Welcome to another jaw-dropping day in court. Today's case is anything but ordinary. We've got rapid rehousing programs, a $4,298 debt, accusations of missed paperwork, and a defendant who insists she mailed everything in with tracking numbers to prove it. But here's the catch. The court says they never received it. Add in a visibly frustrated judge, a tense courtroom standoff, and a young mother fighting to keep her home while raising kids and riding buses to survive. And you've got real-life drama that cuts deep. Is this a case of bureaucratic failure, miscommunication, or something else entirely? Buckle in, because emotions flare, patience runs thin, and the stakes, they're sky high. Let's dive in.
All right, where are we on this case?
Ms. Fleming has a balance of $4,298.39. She indicates that she mailed the rental assistance form to the court on Wednesday.
She mailed it on Wednesday?
Yeah, I didn't know. I couldn't really hear you, but I thought you said mail it in, so I mailed it in.
Well, it needs to
proof
be at the court by Wednesday.
that I filled out an SIR with my tracking number and everything. I mean, an SER.
I don't have it. So.
Well, I sent it in.
You know, I'll leave it up to the court what the court wants to do. I don't think she, her balance is $4,298.39. She's been on rapid rehousing with SOS paying their portion. She's never made a payment to my client. And I reached out, and from what she has said, so I reached out to SOS to see if they were going to be able to help her with the balance. What she indicated to
Anyways,
me.
can I talk? They're not going to be able to help. They're not going to be able to help with balance.
Ma'am. Let him finish, and I will then hear from
I don't like.
Whoa, you could feel the tension explode right there. The judge isn't just laying down the law, he's demanding respect. This isn't just courtroom procedure, it's about control, tone, and how you carry yourself under pressure. And let's be real, if you were facing eviction, juggling kids, and riding buses to plead your case, would you have kept your cool? Let us know in the comments. Was the judge fair here, or did he overreact? This is where courtroom emotion meets raw human struggle, and the judge, he's just getting started.
You want to know what? You don't try to overtalk me, because that will never happen.
That's fine.
Am I understood?
Yes.
You know what? I'm going to pass the matter. You go down, check your attitude, and then I'll call your case back up. Have a seat. Have a seat.
Man, you about to piss me off. Come on.
Keep back talking. You better take that out of here. Oh, don't give me that look. Lee, get her out of my courtroom. Get her out of my courtroom. Court to pass that matter. Court does call the case of YPF 16 LLC versus Nakia Turner.
Your Honor, I'll wait for it.
That just messes up my whole day. Everybody else is going to have a hard time today now. You know, I was in a good mood, and then it's just going to take one person. It just takes one person and just messed up my whole attitude. You know? Nakia Turner, parties have returned. Mr. Ventura, you were in the middle of your statement, sir.
Yes, her current balance is $4,123.39. Court costs of $175 for a total of $4,298.39. She's been in rapid rehousing where SOS has been paying her portion and she's supposed to pay the rest. She has never made a payment. I reached out to SOS. They tried to reach out to her, and it's my understanding that the rapid rehousing ends at the end of July. So in August, she's gonna be responsible for the whole thing herself.
Now this is what the court needed to hear. The tenant finally lays it out. She lost her job, had no transportation, mailed the necessary paperwork, and just got back on her feet with a new job and a $900 payment ready. That's not just a real-world struggle, but here's the legal twist. Even if her intentions are honest, the burden of proof still matters. Courts need documentation, not just stories. So here's the question. Should empathy override technicalities in eviction cases, or is the system built to protect structure over compassion? This moment blurs the line between justice and survival.
She hasn't filed a rental assistance form. I don't think it's a tribal issue of fact. We would ask the court for a judgment.
All right, ma'am, what did you wish to say?
Anyways, like I was saying, SOS was paying my rent for 3 months without me having to pay anything. Like I told Miss Terry through SOS that I ended up losing my job, and I wasn't able to pay nothing at the moment. And I'm just now getting a job, and I wasn't able to pay nothing until today. But yeah, and I sent in my SER through the mail. I didn't know I had to come and actually bring it in. I don't have a car, so anytime I go anywhere, I have to get on a bus with my children. So I don't know if you're able to, if they bring the mail to y'all, but I definitely sent the SER to this courtroom with the judge with your name on it, Judge Simpson. But SOS doesn't stop. She said that I already filled the paperwork out yesterday when she came. They pay August, but after August, I won't be getting no more help from SOS. But I reached out to Hawk. They're able to help, and I did do an SCR with my caseworker, and I have an appointment with my caseworker on Monday for help, so I can get help with my rent. And I'm able to pay altogether $900 today, but that's all I can afford.
Well, if we get to August 1st, then August rent is going to kick in, which means you're not going to be.
No, August rent is paid by her, by SOS.
I'm going to let you finish because I'm not going to be interrupted again.
I'm sorry.
So what else did you want to say?
That's all I had to say. That's what I said. It was already paid. August month is already paid. That's why she came over yesterday and I filled out the paperwork. So August month to be paid. After August, September, I won't be getting no help after August, is what I'm telling you.
If SOS pays in August what they paid in July, it would be $650 on a $1,300 apartment, which would mean she'd be responsible for the other $650.
That's not true.
But even without, let's assume that for the sake of argument that SOS is going to pay the whole thing. She still has a $4,200 balance, and I don't think there's any way that's going to be paid. And she hasn't filed the form, even though, the previous person heard you just fine last week when you said, we get it here within 5 days. It wasn't here within 5 days. We'd ask for a judgment today.
I did turn it in within 5 days. You said turn it in Wednesday, which I did turn it in Wednesday. And who is he to say that I won't have all of it paid? Like, you don't know that. I didn't know I can get as much help as I did until I reached out to all these companies. And I was unemployed for a while, which I just got a job. I just started working 3 weeks ago. So this is my first check. You have to wait 2 weeks in a hold to even get your first check.
Your Honor, I'm willing to extend the judgment, normally be the 28th. If we were to extend the judgment to August 4th.
There's no tribal issue for this court in regard to this case. I'll grant a judgment court possession with the redemption amount of the $4,298.39 with a writ to issue August 4th, 2025.
There it is, the ruling. The court grants judgment, giving her until August 4th to pay the exact balance of $4,298.39. Legally, this is called a redemption amount. If she pays it in full, she avoids eviction, but the clock is ticking. The judge made it clear. August rent won't be added for now. That's a legal grace period, and it's huge. But can she actually come up with the full amount in time? Let's be honest, this is where many tenants fall through the cracks. Comment below, do you think she'll make it? Or is this another example of a system that gives hope but not help?
Thank you.
Can you tell me exactly what does that mean?
I just issued a judgment, the 429839 will need to be paid on or before August 4th of 2025. I've done it that way because if I grant an adjournment in this case, quite frankly, whatever the dispute is with the August rent would be added on to this figure, which I was trying to say earlier.
Yeah.
So it's a benefit that if you can find the funds to get this paid, you only have to pay this amount. Does not include anything for August.
Okay.
Right. So you have to the 4th to get it paid.
Yeah, but last thing I got to say is that when I talked to my SOS worker, Ms. Terry, our agreement was for her to pay the full amount because she know I'm not going to be able to pay the full amount. The money that I have now is going to be towards to the money I already owe. So August is already going to be paid. Like the full amount is going to be paid, so I won't have to worry about August.
Maybe you're not hearing me.
I'm
I
hearing what you
just issued
said.
a judgment. I'm not dealing with August.
I know that. I'm just let you know for sure that's going to be paid. That's all. But thank you. Have a nice one.
Won't stop.
Nope, doesn't work.
Just don't understand the assignment.
And there you have it. A mother caught between a financial cliff and a legal wall. A judge trying to keep order while balancing fairness and frustration. In a system that demands fast action from people living slow-motion struggles. The judgment stands, but the story isn't over. Will she gather enough to redeem herself before August 4th? That part's in the real world, not the courtroom. If you found this case as shocking, emotional, and thought-provoking as we did, hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns. You won't want to miss what comes next.